You're watching Oregon's News Source Network, and this is News Source Today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nina Liu. Police in a Minneapolis suburb have fatally shot a 30-year-old Boulder, Colorado man after he robbed a bank on Thursday. Police said he fired an assault rifle at officers in 3 separate gunfights before they shot him. Investigators say they found evidence that could link David Lincoln White to bank robberies in Oregon as well as several other states. And in other news today, a missing Cresswell woman is happily reunited with her family this morning. Her kids were worried that if she wasn't found soon, her health would have been in jeopardy. And 47-year-old Catherine Bruns Blaney has several other heart conditions as well. And she was last seen Friday night at her home on Art Lot Lane in Cresswell. And her kids, and her adult kids actually, had been posting flyers all the way from Eugene to Cottage Grove to try to find her. The Springfield police did find her last night and turned her over to her family.
Some good news there.
That's right. Sarah Bagby's in for Damon Yanni.
That's right, and I will tell you about that forecast right after the break.
Want to bundle up.
Yeah, but enjoy the warmth today compared to last week.
That's right. Well, thanks for joining us right now. We'll be back in 30 minutes with more news and weather.
Stay tuned for the Today Show.
On This Morning on Today, we'll chat with Faith Hill. But first, these messages.
You're watching Oregon's News Source Network, and this is News Source Today.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Nina Liu. The Planned Parenthood in Portland expects to get the abortion drug RU-486 this week. Their executive director says she expects that most of the 2,100 early-term abortions provided by the clinic each year will actually be performed with the drug. The FDA approved the drug back in September. In other news today, there may finally be a conclusion in the investigation into the January crash of Alaska Airlines Flight 261. According to the Seattle Times, a federal investigator has concluded that the only explanation for the crash of the Alaska Airlines tragedy is that a piece of the tail control mechanism broke off in the flight. This would make it impossible to pull the jet out of its sudden dive. The MD-80 en route from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico to San Francisco and then to Seattle crashed into the Pacific Ocean on January 31st, killing all 88 people aboard, including 4 Oregonians. The conclusion is not official. The National Transportation Safety Board is still investigating the cause of the crash and has public hearings scheduled for next month. Well, government leaders are discussing how to deal with deposits of mercury and arsenic that are leaking into creeks and reservoirs around Sutherland. Neither compound has been found in the city's drinking water, though. The contamination appears to be from natural deposits of cinnabar, and that's the ore from which mercury is extracted.
Well, Mother Nature has definitely been going back and forth these past few weeks. Let's find out what's going on this week right when we return. Everywhere, actually, Roseburg and Eugene.
So not too bad for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, looking pretty good.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. We're back in 30 minutes with more news and weather.
Have a great day, everybody.
Was named the Country Music Association's Female Vocalist of the Year. She's sold roughly 16 million records, has garnered 10 #1 singles and 11 #1 videos.